welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Dani and this is Coffee Break with Dani. Today we are here with a favorites video, and you know I like to keep my favorites weird. And by weird, I mean all over the place. I think that's the whole point of favorites is what have you been eating, what have you been wearing, what have you been doing that you need to share with your friends. Thank you to Nordis for sponsoring this video. You guys will remember a few months ago, I would say maybe 2 months ago, you saw me unbox what I got from Nordis. We got the backpack, we got the crossbody bag, but this is what I am the most excited about. Look at this beauty. Side pocket. What? Another pocket. What? Oh, gosh. So pretty. Oh, and it has these little down the side. Oh, wait for it. Oh, so cool, you guys. Okay, so we are taking a trip in July, and I wanted to make sure that I was prepared because it is our very first family vacation with everyone in tow, and my kids still run across the street without looking both ways. So I want to make sure that I'm prepared. Not to mention that we are a big carry-on family. Anywhere we go, we carry on. We don't check our luggage. It's just so much easier with travel. So I thought the Nordis backpack would be the perfect addition to our trip. While I am the type of person that likes to plan ahead, I'm also the type of person that likes to make sure that the things that I get or purchase for my life have more than one purpose, you know? And so the other day, I've told you guys before, my boys are in competitive baseball, and if you have kids in sports, you know the importance of having a wagon. For us, our wagon carries our snacks, carries extra shoes, carries our first aid kit, carries our foldable lawn chairs, an extra jacket, extra snacks. I mean, it carries everything. My wagon even has a tailgate. I need my wagon for survival. Well, my boys participated in a tournament in downtown Dallas that had limited parking. It was in a really small place, and the very first rule was no wagons and no lawn chairs. Oh my God, what am I going to do? And so Parker's like, let's just use your new backpack. And I was like, I'm gonna insert some clips of what he meant by use your new backpack. You guys, not only is this bag like ultra chic and amazing and incredible, it is sorcerous. Where does all this stuff fit? I don't know. And it doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't feel uncomfortable. I mean, it's waterproof, it has a pocket for my water bottle, it has a pocket for my sunglasses. It has a plug for my external charger, which we're gonna talk about in this video as well. It was incredible. So anyway, I wanted to share it with you guys because, hey, you might not be taking a family trip. You may not be the vacation type, but what I imagine this bag, I imagine maybe an engineer that has to commute into the city. I imagine someone that needs a briefcase for work, but isn't a briefcase person. So they can have their lunch, they can have their laptop, they can have their cell phone, their work phone. If you are someone that loves to take little getaways or trips, or you're just an expert traveler, you're gonna love this backpack. So the Nordis backpack is a fun fit for everyone. Waterproof, comfortable straps, a pocket for everything. So if you guys go on the Nordis website, you're gonna see that they have a bag for everyone. The bag specifically that I'm talking about, the backpack, is the Sienna Pro Essentials backpack. I'll make sure to link it in the description box below. And here's the thing, the most attractive quality for me, besides the fact that it saved my butt during a weekend-long tournament where I couldn't bring my little tailgate wagon, the best part for me was, and it may seem silly, but if you know, you know, is that it held its shape whether it was full or empty. Like, it stands up. Like, upright, it holds its shape. So even though it has all of these compartments for everything, it holds its shape the whole time. It could be super empty or it could be super full. It's gonna hold its shape. It's not gonna fall over, fall in the dirt. It stands up. It's like, I'm here. So I could not leave my backpack out of my favorites this month. So whether you are taking a trip you love to travel, you go to baseball tournaments on the weekends and need to make sure that you can carry your life in a bag, you commute into work, you're not the briefcase user, you know, this bag is gonna have your back. Comfortable straps, it holds its shape, it has a spot for your laptop, it has a spot for everything, but it has a specific pocket to keep your laptop safe. You guys, it has everything. It even has little secret pockets that are safe from pickpocketers if you like to go, you know, really far when you travel. So I'll make sure to leave all the information to Nordis in the description box of this video. You guys, please get the denim one. That's the one that I secretly wanted. I wanted the denim colored backpack, but I thought I would go with the mature color. So if you guys want to get your hands on some Nordis travel gear, the code CoffeeBreak will get you guys 20% off your entire purchase. And if you spend more than $50, you will get free shipping. So let me know if you and I are going to be backpack besties and twins this summer, because I anticipate that backpack being in heavy rotation. You know, there are some days where Parker can't come with me to baseball, and I don't like to pull the wagon by myself. And now that I see that I could put it all in my backpack, clip it, and then go, we're gonna be some big baseball changes around here. Anyway, all the information to Nordis will be listed in the description box of this video. We have way more favorites to talk about, and they are just as awesome lifestyle random. The first one is what's in this shaker cup. What? Okay, so Parker and I are terrible at feeding ourselves, and we have to make a really concerted effort to take care of ourselves better because we're not getting any younger. And one of the easiest ways to look after yourself, aside from your daily supplements, right, which you know I love, I struggle with having meals at a proper time. So with the rush of getting kids ready for school, and then Parker and I get up between 4:30 to 5 in the morning. So our schedules are pretty shifted. And to be able to find a sensible meal time that doesn't involve interrupting our day or like when is Parker gonna have breakfast at work? It's just odd, right? So I kept getting these ads pop up on my Instagram, and I was like, you know, Parker and I used to do overnight oats, like where we would just put oats in a little jar with milk and berries or whatever and then take it to work. And then we stopped. And we stopped because for me, it was one more step in meal prepping. And I already cook 5 to 6 times a week, hot meals, 3 courses every meal or 3 dishes. And so it's a lot. And adding that step, and I couldn't keep up. So we stopped, and that just meant we didn't have breakfast. So I found these guys. I caved to the peer pressure of my Instagram ads, and we tried them. They're so good. They're so good, and they have 20 grams of protein. The only problem that I see with these is they have a lot of sugar. So if you guys are trying to avoid extra sugar in your life or trying to cut out sweets, sugars, or even carbs in the form of sugar, I would say no. But in terms of flavor, so good. In terms of easiness, so easy. And for your first order, you do get like a free cup. This is obviously not the one they give you, but you could probably get like a 3 or 4 pack of these on Amazon really cheap. That way you can actually put them in the dishwasher. I have to wash mine by hand because we don't have, like, we just have his and hers, so we wash them every day by hand, which is fine. But if you wanted to do it even easier, just get more of these cups on Amazon and just put it in the dishwasher. Super yummy. So if you guys are the type of person that struggles with eating properly, eating at the right time, you just don't have the time, this really eliminates that I don't have the time factor, and it has a lot of protein. So there's that. Talking about something that I'm wearing at the moment on my feet. So these are my new sandals, and I did have to break them in for a little bit. So if you have thin feet or narrow feet, you might struggle a little bit with these at the beginning because this is a little loose and it will rub. But if you have beautiful, like, voluptuous feet, these would fit perfect. But I love the crochet look. I also love the platform aspect of it. It sort of gives me like Birkenstock vibes too with this cork heel. So they are platform crochet sandals. I don't know, I thought they were super cute and I wanted to show them with you guys. Like, They don't even match my outfit right now, but I feel like it looks cute. Like this is my everyday outfit when I like pick up the kids from school and stuff, just without all of this makeup. But anyway, I wanted to put on the makeup because I'm gonna share the makeup with you. Okay, another odd item I keep in my little silicone pouch. This, mark my words, is something that will save your life. What is it, Dani? This is an external battery pack or charger, but it is a massive one with rapid charging capabilities. Plus it has USB and USB-C, which is really hard to find now. Everything is USB-C. Nothing is USB at the moment if you get anything new. And if it is, it doesn't have the rapid charging capabilities. So Parker gave me this whole lesson on wattage and volts and stuff like that. And apparently some things charge faster than others. Well, this charges really fast. It's a little bit heavy, but this also goes in my Nordist backpack. It's a little bit heavy, but it charges my phone. It keeps my baseball chair, my heated baseball chair, it heats it. It charges the boys' iPads, Mateo's phone, AirPods, I mean everything, and the battery lasts a really long time. So I know we see a lot of those cute ones that, you know, like are MagSafe. They can stick to like the back of your phone, or the other ones that have like multiple little plugs that stick out of them. And while those are really nice, they don't have that intensity where they'll last a long time or they will charge fast. And I think with these days now where everything is just so constantly moving and we have to eat dinner in the car and go to baseball and do this, and it just, you need to have something like this all the time to save your butt. So if you are someone that needs those capabilities, like to even charge a laptop, you need something like this. Monitor the price though, because it will fluctuate from $70 to $100. That's a big gap, right? Like that's a big range. I got mine for $69 plus tax. So definitely watch it because the price really does go up and down a ton. But you guys, add it to your kit, like your survival kit, your mommy survival kit. Trust me, it's gonna come in handy. You know what else is gonna come in handy? Parker and I joke all the time that we both have mama trauma, and obviously we make light of things that are serious topics, but it is definitely a big learning moment for me in this journey of healing my inner child, discovering who I am, and specifically discovering why I am the way I am. And so learning that a lot of my trauma stems from my formative years when I was being raised by someone that probably didn't have the best type of mother figure has been a very hard learn, but also a very exciting opportunity to really understand why I am the way I am, and also how to be a better mom to my boys. So if I get emotional, just look the other way and pretend everything's kosher here. So this book, The Emotionally Absent Mother, it's basically identifying invisible neglect. Like neglect that you received as a child that you as an adult don't understand, but now you realize, oh, that was neglect. That was emotional neglect. So I read this book, I went through it. I'm a scribbler. I like to write inside my books, so I can't ever resell them. So my brother texted me the other day and we were having a really deep conversation. My brother and I luckily are really close. We were best friends growing up, and now as an adult, I realized we were each other's protection. And so he texted me the other day. He was feeling, you know, kind of down in the dumps. And so I ordered this book, had it shipped to him. And he texts me a couple days later and he's like, I just finished reading a book and I was looking into reading one, like finding a book that I liked. So I was like, you know, I may have overstepped. I know you're not into my hocus pocus, like emotional feelings stuff. Like I'm a little kitschy. He's like Parker. He's very pragmatic, very logical. And he's like, no, I'm excited to read it. So this was maybe a month ago. And he texted me a couple days ago and he was like, wow. And I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it, and I really don't want to talk too much about it so that, you know, I'm not divulging or prying into our personal lives, but this book can completely rock you to the core and change your life in the best way possible. So if you are on a healing journey right now and you can relate to some things that I may or may not have mentioned, you know, in terms of your relationship with your mom or maternal figure, this might be a book that really gives you a good perspective and the opportunity to keep you company on your healing journey. So definitely recommend it. It's not for the faint of heart, I will say that. Okay, but if you are here for beauty favorites, holy mackerel, get your shopping carts ready because wow. The first one that I want to talk about is kind of on the same volume of loudness of what is this sorcery, like the Nordist backpack, where it's like the Mary Poppins bag where everything in your life fits. So along the same lines of sorcery, the ella+mila All About That base coat. So I received this as PR a couple of weeks ago, and you know, I immediately jumped in to working with it. And you know, I discontinue all the things I love. This is who I am as a person. This is what happens. And I discontinued my favorite base coat from Sephora. After like 12 or 15 trial and errors, I found a base coat that I liked. And that's the CND Sticky. This one, like I got the big size because that's how much I love it. The only complaint I have about that one is it stains my nails blue. And while that is not a big deal, it is for me now that I'm going through this like very light polish season. I don't want my base nails to look blue. So I was like, wow, ella+mila, perfect timing. Y'all, my nails don't chip and I'm a picker. So I'll do my nails and usually my manicure will last about 10 to 12 days. And then I just redo it, take it off, redo it, and I do my base coat. But about halfway through, from all the water usage, showering and everything, and the amount of layers that I like to do, it starts to lift a little. And when I'm feeling anxious, nervous, hungry, I start to pick at my nails. And they kind of scab off in a very satisfying way where like a big chunk will come off and then you just do all of them. That's usually what happens. She won't let me do that. There is no lifting or like lifting at the base or lifting at the tip from so much typing or from water usage. You know how you start to get the lift on the edges or the lift at the root and it gets kind of stuck in your hair? Like none of that happens. In fact, I tried to pick at my nails and it just lifted the first layer of nail. I have eggshell nails, so in my defense, it's because I have bad genetics, but it is amazing. So if you're looking for a good base coat, ella+mila is All About That base. Sorcery. Okay, 2 powders that I want to talk about. It's kind of random. I'm wearing them right now. So Laura Mercier finally listened to us, the violent beauty users, you know, the ones that are beast mode with everything. Like, I don't need a loose pot of powder because I'm very aggressive. So she took her classic Laura Mercier Translucent Loose and put it in the Dani form. Yep. Yeah, there's no spilling. There's no spilling. So you get the same powder in press form. Why didn't we do that sooner, you know? Also, this, if you guys have drier skin, normal to dry skin, the Pixi H2O Skin Veil Powder in Translucent is a very hydrating powder. Probably wouldn't be the best for anyone with like tan skin tones or deeper, but it is very, very lightweight, almost blurring like humectant powder, which sounds a little oxymoronic, but it's a hydrating powder. I have it on my under eyes right now. And your girl is starting to get a lot of dryness down there. So it's hard to find a powder that really is loving and forgiving. And I tried this one and I was kind of holding my breath because, you know, it looks like all those other white powders that really don't like my face. But this one, she likes me and I like her back. If you're a fan of cream blushes, but you're bored, a cream blush hasn't really come along and knocked your socks off in a while. Get your socks ready because they're about to get knocked off. The IT Cosmetics Sun Blush. I need every color. I don't know why I'm showing you because you can't see anything, but it is a blush, bronzer, and serum in one. If you are learning to apply cream blush, because I know that concept could be intimidating, this with the brush together, like the Heavenly Luxe brush. I think this is number 3, cream blush brush. It's like Jamie Lee Curran. It's like she's coming from wherever she is, and she comes and she holds your hand and she puts it on for you. Oh my God, it is so good. Please tell me there are more colors. This is in the shade Sun Blush. So blush bronzer in 95% serum, number 20. If it comes in other colors, it is going to be aggressively all over my face in the next few months here. So I wanted to recommend these because ease of use, blendliness, it almost like floats on your skin and then melts into your skin. So it doesn't look like you're wearing boom blush. I feel like a lot of makeup looks these days look like Legos. Hear me out. So like this is the first Lego, right? And then you connect another Lego and that's like the contour, and then you connect another Lego and it's the blush, and you connect another, that's my Lego sound, is the highlight, and then a bunch of the tiny little Legos that you use for the flowers, that's the eyeshadow, and there's like a whole mess of weird looking Legos here because of the brows and the soap and the wax and the feathery and the brow bone highlight, but there's like a layer of concealer underneath that, so this has like the most Legos. I don't like that. I want it to all just look blurry and filtered, like it's just all like just mixed together, you know? This does a really good job of mixing together. You know what else does a really good job of mixing together? The Live Tinted Hue Guard Tint Mineral Sunscreen in SPF 50. So, okay, I know the #1 best-selling foundation sunscreen in the world is the CC Plus cream, the CC Easier Skin But Better from It Cosmetics. It's amazing, but it is full coverage and it is matte. I don't know why I sounded like a goat. The Live Tinted Hue Guard Tint is for my girls that want the sunscreen and the tint that is tint enough to give coverage but look radiant. Oh my gosh, you guys. So I'm in shade 7, and I got shade 7 on purpose because summer's around the corner and I'm about to be tan. But when I show you, look, there's like a little cut on my hand, so that might actually help in this demonstration. The pump though too, like I love that these guys come with pumps. So that's that. But so for my girlies that like the IT Cosmetics coverage, but also the fact that it has incredible sunscreen, but are also the kind that don't want it to look like you painted on a layer of skin, look at your face will literally be this radiant. That's how beautiful it is. Like, girl, that formula though. I just love when we're not shy with glow. I remember growing up and my mom, super oily skin. She was like anti-shine for everything, full super coverage, super matte. Shine was like the enemy. And now I feel like the older I get, if my face doesn't look just a little bit glowy, a little bit serumlicious, you know, I have a problem with that. Do you see that? So it doesn't look oily or greasy or anything. It just makes your skin look super healthy. I will say this, it doesn't provide as much coverage as this one. This is total full, absolutely. I mean, it'll cover your deepest negative thoughts of your mother-in-law, but it's coverage enough. You could see, I have a big gaping wound right there, full on covered it, sorry. I have a way with words. You know, so I wanted to share that because I know we're all gearing up for summer and we all want the SPF, but hey, listen, if you can combine a step or if you can get a beautiful glow while protecting your skin, like, yeah. And I thought I was going to like this one as much as this one, but they're not even the same type of product. This product here by Supergoop is like the Tower 28. So it's like, the best way I can describe it is like that, those two tinted sunscreens are like the LaCroix of tinted sunscreens. You know what I'm saying? Like they want to have tint, and they do have tint, but once it's on your face, it's not really there. It's just a tinted sunscreen to say that it's tinted, but it really doesn't do a lot of tinting. With summer around the corner, we need to get our tinted SPF ducks in a row. Don't we? Right? Are you coming in here to make an appearance or just to be a distraction? Distraction? Got it. Cool. Cool beans, Sophia. 2 products, 2 last makeup products. Last 2, final 2. Oh, you know what I'm saying. Final 2 makeup products. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, if you do not like to look like you are Spider-Man or related to a tarantula, or maybe you got, you know, some black feathers stuck on your lashes, if you're someone that loves silicone wands, that loves the really voluminous mascara look, here's the thing, I'm such a contradiction because most volumizing mascaras are dry, right? I like volumizing mascaras that are wet. This is who I am as a person. This is Flower Beauty's Dream Warrior. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Wet mascara. I'm not even sure that that is a silicone wand now that I look at it. But do you see that? It's like wet, very goopy. It gives me exactly what I want. Hold on. There you go. That's a good view. How about over here? That's another one. Wow. This beauty influencer, let me tell you, showing out. I got this as a birthday reward from Sephora because they don't give you cool points. They just give you little tiny miniature sizes of things. Meanwhile, you place an order at Ulta and they send you like way more deluxe samples than actual things you ordered. This is the, after my passive aggressive speech is over, this is the Patrick Ta 4 Brows Major Brow Lamination Gel. Okay, so let me tell you this. Let me show you how it comes out first of all. Look at that little wand. Isn't that an interesting wand? Have you ever seen anything like that? It is awesome. Okay, I don't like fluffy feathery brows. I don't like soap brows. I don't like wax brows. I don't like wispy brows. I do not like brows that look like they belong on the cast of Sesame Street. I do not like brows that look like you can fly away. I do not like brows that make you look like your old grandpa, uncle, great aunt, I just like my brows to look like brows. And I may be a fan of this brow lamination gel because you guys, I don't have brows. I don't have brows at all. I have microblading and then I go in with a pencil. Don't my eyebrows look 3D right now? It's this guy's fault. So it's like a brow gel on steroids. It's not like your typical brow gel. It does feel a little crunchy if you touch it, but who goes around touching their brows? I don't like when it feels crunchy when you do this. Like, and you feel like you have a block stuck to your face. It doesn't feel crunchy that, but when you touch it, it does have a little crunch to it. But do you see the texture? It's like, it gives you like, it takes the little brow hairs that you do have and it like supersizes them. I don't know how it works. I don't know how this lamination business works. What I do know is it's doing something for my brows, for my 2 brows. You know what else is doing something? Look at that. Do you see that sheen? I think we're always afraid of looking oily or sweaty. Those just have a bad connotation. But I want to look like I got my glow from a glazed donut, you know? Like that's the look I'm going for. Are any of you guys obsessive lovers of things? So I talked about this in a vlog and I wanted to talk about it again because that's how much I love it. And if you didn't watch that vlog, I don't want you guys to miss out. The new Billie AHA deodorants, sorcery. Okay, if you just need 3 things from this video, the Billie AHA deodorants, sorcery. The ella+mila base coat, sorcery. The Nordis Sienna Pro backpack, sorcery. Mary Poppins status. But this deodorant, I never thought I would say that I think a deodorant made my armpits soft. Like the actual skin is softer? Is that a thing? Is that even possible? The first thing I want to say is I got this a couple of months ago and I use it every single day and that's how much I've used. So I anticipate you need to buy this deodorant once a year. Unless you have really big armpits, because you really just do 1, 2 and you're done. This is gonna last forever. It smells really good. It is a roll-on and it's clear. Sorry, that's 3. It's a roll-on and it's clear. And once it dries, there's no stickiness. Like, I'm a fan of other brands of deodorants, but there's a little stick there. And it's fine because it smells so good and I don't stink. But there's that, you know you're wearing it. This one, once it dries, it's gone. 24 hours where I don't smell like a gorilla. Yeah, I said it, because your girl can stink. If I forget to put on deodorant, the world knows, okay? I get it at Walmart. Yeah, with my own money, like I purchase it myself at Walmart. When I get everything else, like my body washes, my toothpaste, all my groceries, I get it like at my local Walmart. It's that easy to find. What else am I saying? Oh, obviously, the most important thing is it's aluminum free. Do you guys remember my deodorant journey? Yeah, I don't want to remember. So this one is the lavender milk. This one's gonna be for your clean girlies that like to smell a little floral, but like you just got out of the shower. This one is Botanic Air. This one would probably be the best one for those of you that don't want to smell like much. It smells like ocean air, or for your spouse, your manly spouse. And then this is my favorite. This is Tidal Rose. I can't describe it. I really can't, but I can. It's a toss-up. It's a toss-up between my two favorites, but it won't matter because once it dries, you can't smell it anymore. I think the smell is really just for the experience of while you're putting it on. So I shower, roll it on, let it dry a little bit, a little chicken wing action in the bathroom, let it dry, and I don't smell for 24 hours, you guys. There's no need for application. It is just, this favorites video is full of witchcraft. Let's be honest. Anyway, that is it for my favorites. Super random, as usual. Do you want to see my shoes again? There you go. You're welcome. So that is it for my favorites. If you guys are traveling, if you need a new briefcase for work, if you can't take your wagon to all those baseball tournaments and you were looking for a fit your entire life backpack, Nordis has your back, you guys. Nordis has your back. I'm trying to get Parker on the Nordis bandwagon because he has a briefcase that he takes to work along with like a bunch of other stuff. And I'm like, dude, just do a little clip action. So I'll leave all the information to Nordis, my two favorites from them, linked in the description box below, along with all of these other items. But if you did want to save 20% off their entire website, use the code CoffeeBreak and you will get free shipping if you spend $50 or more, which is very easy to happen. Anyway, if you guys haven't done so already, it will help me so much if you guys like this video. Leave me a comment or subscribe if you haven't already. And I think that's it. I love you guys. See you in the next one. Bye.